Turn marshal. Steve Jackson out front, Chris in second, Mark Dawson, Calvin. That's the order. Here comes your leader, Steven Jackson, 11-6, Chris 11-4, Mark Dawson 11-6, Calvin 12 flat. Steve Jackson 11-5, Chris 11-8, Mark Dawson 11-6, Calvin 12 flat. Chris follows Steve by 6 tenths of a second. Mark Dawson follows Chris by 8 tenths of a second. Now Chris gaining ground follows Steven Jackson by 2 tenths of a second.
5 minutes left.
5 minutes left, drivers. There's 1 down, 5 to go. Steven Jackson 11-3, Chris 11-7, Mark Dawson 11-7. Steven Jackson picking it up on lap number 6 with the fast lap, 11-3. Traffic letting them go, thank you. Steve Jackson 11-4, still picking it up as Steve Jackson. Chris 11-8, Mark Dawson 11-5. Mark Dawson closes in on Chris Cabrales. Steve Jackson getting up 11-3 with the 1.2 second lead. Chris with 11-3. Mark Dawson 11-9. Calvin with a 12-1. Here comes your leader, Steve Jackson with 11-4. Chris with 11-9. Mark Dawson 11-6. Calvin with 11-8. Mark follows Chris by 8 tenths of a second. Your battles between second place right now. Chris at the line, 11-6. Mark Dawson in the Florida Peak with 11-4. Coming up on Chris now, stuck in a man. 4 minutes on the clock, drivers. Steve Jackson getting out there, extending his lead to 2.3. Mark Dawson still sucking up. Chris follows by 8 tenths of a second. Chris 11-7, Mark Dawson 11-9. Steve Jackson 11-4. Here comes Chris 11-6, Mark Dawson 11-5. Fast lap for Chris, 11-3, Mark Dawson, fast lap, 11-4. Calvin Simmons, fast lap, 11-7, Sean Park, 11-9, fast lap. Chris with 11-5, Mark Dawson, 11-9. Now Chris with the 1 second lead on Mark. Calvin follows Mark Dawson by 4.3. Steve Jackson still extending his lead now. He's got a 3 second lead for Steve Jackson. 2 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock. Steve Jackson with 11-3, Chris 11-7, Mark Dawson 11-5. Mark Dawson follows Chris by 9 tenths of a second. Steve Jackson 11-3, Calvin Simmons 15-1. Chris 11-6, Mark Dawson 11-5. Mark follows Chris by 8 tenths of a second. Steve Jackson 11-7. Chris with 11-7, Mark Dawson 12-1. Mark Dawson follows Chris by 1.2. Steve Jackson 11-3, Sean Park 11-9. Chris with 11-7, Mark Dawson 11-8. Mark follows Chris by 1.3, 2 minutes 30 seconds to go. This is race number 7, race number 8 for the Sedan 8 man. You guys are up after this race. Ben Lopez, Mr. Jeff B, Chris Lee, Roy Leal, Ronald B, Chris Carwell. Now Steve Jackson with the 4 second lead. Mark Dawson follows Chris by 2.3. Steve Jackson 11-3. Sean Park 12-1. Chris 11-8. Mark Dawson 12-3. Steve Jackson 11-5. Chris with the 12-3. Mark Dawson with the 12-2. Steve Jackson only won on a 33 lap pace, 33.610. Chris on a 32.607. Mark Dawson on a 31.6 lap. 1 minute 30 seconds to go. Steve Jackson on a 33 lap pace. Steve Jackson is flying. He's got that car dialed in. 33 laps. Now back to down to 32.6 lap. Gotta pick it up, Steve. Pick it up. Get that 33 lapper. You're only 2 tenths of a second off that pace. 11-2 for Steve Jackson. Still Steve with a 6.3 second lead. Steve is flying. 55 seconds on the clock. 45 seconds. Steve Jackson on 32.6 flat. 11.6 on lap number 28. Mark Dawson follows Chris by 3 seconds now. Mark Dawson 11.7, Steve Jackson 11.7. Thank you, Mark Dawson. Let's the leader go by. Chris with 11.5 follows Steve Jackson by 7 seconds now. 20 seconds on the clock. Steve Jackson on a 32.601. Chris on a 32.608. Mark Dawson 31.602. Sean Park on a 29.6 flat. Steve Jackson 11.4. Mark Dawson 13 flat. Chris with 11.7.
Car 1 is
Steve
done.
Jackson, you're done.
Car 5
Sean
is
Park,
done.
you're done.
Car 2 is
Mark
done.
Dawson, you're done.
Car
Chris,
3
you're
is
done.